I remember the last time I like did like camping style, slept on the floor type shit. The floor. You got your back. Somebody supportive of you. What seems, I guess. Like I was trying to figure out how to comfortably do this message, and I was just, I've been trying to burger. Get that out the way. Get it. Oh, risen. All right. Everything I look. What it sees. I thought I was eating clean. And threw away things clean. Oh my gosh. Like I don't know why, but this just came to mind just now. Have y'all ever watched the TV show called Scandal? Um, for a reason, when I was just talking about, I just thought I cleaned up. I started thinking about the character on the show Scandal with Olivia Pope. Um, the character Huck. And I always thought his character was interesting because the name was Huck, and then like I'm thinking like Huck Finn, but like whatever. Um, it was given like Huck on an assignment to clean something up. Lie, so I don't know. This is interesting. A man told me to go take a nap, but I told him I already took a nap, so I was up. I was kind of waiting to do this channel message, so I told him I was gonna go to bed. But I'm gonna go to bed after I do his message, and give me a cold beverage. Other than that, welcome to the channel message. Now, another reason why I'm like this because it's giving side boob. Mind you, it's a Venus day, so ooh, so there's some sort of projection of somebody. All right, no, for real. Like, so let's talk about it. Like, because bitch, like I have channel messages where I'm going to talk about this thoroughly, but like there's this Scorpio bitch, and given the circumstances, I really shouldn't be calling her out her name, but I can. Um, she just lacks boundaries. Like she lacks boundaries, and it's one of them scenarios where people will be like, "Oh, that's just how they act. That's just how they are." I don't know about y'all. If y'all go by that type of stuff where somebody, "Oh, that's just how they are. That's how it is." I have learned through experience stuff like that. That shit don't mean shit. That that's just how they are. When you're trying to make something sound better than what it is, no. It is what it is, and that's what they are. And we're not about to enable the fucking situation if you ain't shit further. Like their person lacks boundaries. It's the way they lack boundaries though, because I grew up with a biological mother who lacks boundaries. I grew up with certain people like who lack boundaries in my interpersonal life, being friends previously. But this bitch, like in regard, she lacks boundaries in regards to sex magic. She lacks boundaries, and it's just like, but at the same time, it's working for me. Like there was a scenario that happened yesterday that made me so freaking mad. So freaking mad. And I was just like, and I just had this conversation with God. We just did a channel message like, don't let nobody steal your happiness. Don't let nobody upset you. Delays are an illusion. This bitch, like I literally peeped, like in real lifetime, and like somebody, channel message, somebody is into spiritual word divination, whatever the case would be, or if it's not that deep, they just came up with a plan in regards of you. They came up with a plan and they wanted to execute their plan, no pun intended. And in real life time, as they was planning this plan, the part of the plan was to come towards you. All right. And in real life time, as they're planning this plan, and part of the plan is to come towards you, as they're making their way to you, God is literally narrating to you, like, don't fuck with this bitch. So in real life time yesterday, a scenario like that happened, and like literally the way it happened was first and foremost, I was laying on the bed, And if you know about the bed, any type of bed, you want a bed, sexual connotation, divination, stuff like that, like I immediately hopped up out the bed randomly out of nowhere, and that was happening for like the past 2 days previously. So I'm just like, what the fuck is that? So yesterday I hopped up out the bed, turned my swag on. So I hopped up out the bed, and I was just like, what? Like instead of asking why the fuck I hopped out of bed, it was just like a notion, like noted, like something's going on. I'm not gonna question it because like I've learned like God is like God, my discernment, treasure like treasure intuition. Like when I hopped up out of bed, I knew something was going on. So I was just like, what the fuck? Hopped up out of bed, and then like I started narrating, having conversation with God about some shit that happened last summer. Like that like this not like a happy moment. I was talking to God about. This is not something I never spoke to God about. This is not something I didn't pray about. Like why the fuck a whole year later did I just randomly hop up out of bed? My body literally moved before my mind could, and then I started talking about some old shit. And then once I started realizing, I started getting mad because I'm like, that's just something in regards to my spiritual gifts, by the way. So like, I started getting mad because I'm just like, I in real life time, and I'm realizing somebody did some freaking divination work to bring up some old shit. Now, mind you, everything happens in the spiritual before the physicality of things. So whatever happened in the spirituality of, excuse me, whatever happened in the spiritual in regards of something that happened last year and then it happened in the physical because somebody possibly was plotting. That shit happened last year. It's a whole new year. So why the fuck am I talking about some shit that's not even not necessarily favorable to me that I wouldn't want to talk about, discuss, or relive? I'm like, no going back to the past. Hashtag no going back to the past. So instantaneously, I knew somebody did something to not necessarily bring up the past or have me relive the past from last year. It was more like somebody wanted information about something, a particular scenario that happened last year. Somebody wanted to know the people involved. Somebody wanted to know how I feel about the situation, how I feel about the people. Ooh, the parallel message. You could have a, somebody who's like an op and enemy that want to know a whole like who your ops and enemies are so they can click up with them. Then there's a parallel message like somebody want to know the details of everything that went on in a particular scenario situation. Could have happened last year because they trying to off them niggas. Um, I think, and it's really that second one. But like the way they going about it is a little annoying. It's a little like It's like this is a scenario where somebody not coming like straight, not being straightforward with you about them wanting to help you. So it's coming off like they're lacking boundaries and they're fucking annoying. So in the previous channel message I did yesterday, I literally had a 2D Dreamcatcher message, a dream that I narrated to you guys somewhat, not really because we'll talk about it a different day. Before I did the channel message yesterday, I believe yesterday was the Aries message. So like, I'm just like, all right, I know something going on because what I seen in the channel message that we discussed about yesterday, the Dreamcatcher message. So I'm like, all right, why the fuck right before I did this channel message, I peeped game from the basically what I seen in the dream the day before. I basically seen it, but it wasn't what I expected. It was a whole completely different person, but it's a parallel message towards another person. So I'm just like, yeesh, like this bitch, like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And it's so, and you know what's so interesting? I went to the story. Matter of fact, don't worry about it. Something about 50 Cent is very significant in regards to like, the business ventures he's into. Good morning. What are you guys talking about? Hi, how are you? Hi. Talk about this. It's giving side boob. Um, anywho's. I like this until I feel like it. I'm gonna do just the channel messages just like this. Don't give a fuck. Yeah. Anywho's, bitch. So basically, basically in the dream I had yesterday, I seen something about somebody I know and their keys. Like literally, it was supposed to be car keys, basically in the dream, and like they left it behind. And basically in the dream, I was supposed to be trying to help them and shit, but something was going on where someone else was supposed to be like getting attacked or something like that because somebody in the background was trying to do some unjust shit. Now the person who vehicle I see in the dream, I told them about it yesterday in the chat message. I had to take a like a I had to take a, like I had to let them know like I seen what's it called it, not the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter, but yeah. So basically, the person vehicle I seen in the dream because I felt like it was very significant. I told them about it because in the dream it seemed like I was supposed to be helping them. Then, then, this morning, Black and Boundaries, the Scorpio, the one that was being a fucking annoying yesterday. Why the fuck this bitch leave her keys? Why the fuck this bitch? Oh, I got top fans. Hey y'all. Why the fuck does bitch leave her keys next to my kids shit? Like, mind you, yesterday she had did some like she tried to do some weird shit, and I was just like, no, like this somebody who even got biological children behind you, just like the audacity. Anyways, I just had to talk about that shit because that shit was very annoying. And then like so like basically I had the dream about some like something in correlation to the Scorpio, um, and some fucked up shit happening to them, like about to, not previously, about to, and the person once I realized somebody started some divination up, literally she walked into the home. I was like, oh fuck no. I'm like, bitch, you over here trying to bring that bad momba jumbo whatever the fuck. I said I simply closed my door. I don't feel like talking to this bitch. No shade. It might not even be her. It might just be the people around her. I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. At the moment, previously, bitch, motherfucker, I closed the door. I stayed to myself. I'm not even like. It's not that I don't even have to make noise or anything. I just really did not want to talk to her. I didn't want her to come around me. Nothing. This bitch over here trying to like all day after this bitch was like barging in the doors, trying to ask me to do shit, and like my kid was asleep. She over here trying to wake them up to help her do something because she asked me to do something and I ain't even answer whether or not I wanted to do the shit. It's like who the fuck is you to try to wake my kid up from doing that? Like it's just like just the audacity. And then like what like and then like this whatever it was that she tried, and it was like I was peeping game. Like she was like I was peeping game. She was trying to do some other shit, like because it didn't make no sense. Like this bitch was like she needed somebody to help close. She came all the way upstairs unannounced into our the family home. Had a whole full blown conversation with somebody. Then in the midst of the conversation was like, oh, I forgot to lock the door downstairs. Can you? My whole family live in the fucking vicinity. Even if all the doors was left open, ain't nobody gonna do shit. We all live here. We're not the ones scared. We're not the ones having random men living in their home because they scared. Like, what the like? We didn't invite you upstairs. No shame. We didn't invite you upstairs. You found your way to come upstairs when the door was unlocked, some way somehow, and then the door was already unlocked because you done made it up the fucking stairs to come see what we got going on, and then you wanna come to where I'm at. Mind you, I'm already peeping games. She got some negative ass energy on her. So I don't want to talk to her or speak to her. Then when I get mad, I like the way I was getting mad. I'm like, "Ah." Because it was like I was so polite. I'm like, like the people who really know me. Like, especially my intermediate family, know me. Sometimes I'll legit be mad about something somebody will do. Like, let me not put that in the air. I'll be mad about something somebody does, right? And I don't get mad. I don't hate people. You just gotta give me a moment or two, like to like woosah. Everybody in my intermediate family knows that. If because I'm not want somebody who's gonna even if I'm mad, I'm not gonna get belligerent with you and blah. No, I actually explain. I be hey, I'm feeling this type of way about this. I don't want to talk to you right now, or I'll talk to you later. So I'm that type of person. I'm telling the bitch that hey, I'm telling this bitch, hey, I don't really feel like speaking to you right now. don't feel no type of way by it. I just don't feel like talking to anybody actually at this moment. Did I do anything to you? What I do to you? Shut the fuck up! Like, shut the fuck up! Like, this shit was making me so mad. And I'm just like, hey, like, I don't want to talk to you right now. I don't want to talk to anybody right now. This is what telling her yesterday. I don't want to talk to anybody right now. But, I'm going to reiterate because maybe you didn't understand the first time. Grown ass elderly person, like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm just like, yo, listen, you ain't do anything. I just not in the mood. And then my child was asleep. She was just like, yeah, wake up. I need your help. Other people in my family. Like literally, there was legit other people that was awake in the other room. Everything like so I felt like she was antagonizing me. I felt like she was like she wanted to get me mad. And like real talk, I ain't never get mad with her before. My whole biological Aquarius sister smacked the fuck out of her one day, and I didn't even know about that shit. I'm just like, why are you trying to repeat history? So like I was getting so mad because like no funny shit. Like she fake mourning and shit. So like so I ain't like I say fake mourning because I ain't seen that. Like, we ain't gonna get into it today. So like, I'm trying to be considerate of like to be, but I know when it's not. So I'm just like, I'm like I'm trying to be nice, and you're like you're not allowing me to be nice, and I realized something very quickly. I had a conversation with God with it about that. I realized something very quickly about this scenario because she was making me so mad because she was acting as if she didn't understand, comprehend what the fuck I don't want to talk to you right now. If I want to, I will talk to you later. You're trying to aggravate me to get mad because I don't want to talk to you because that's how you feel because you're upset. Like it's like people when people be trying to do reverse psychology, like that shit even make me even more mad because like the audacity you for me not to for you to project like I don't have emotional intelligence or some shit. I don't fucking know. So like I'm getting mad because like literally I want to curse her out in a moment previously, but I'm supposed to because of what is going on circumstantial shit. I'm supposed to be nice to her, but I don't want to be nice to her. But I'm trying to be a good person. So I'm literally like what the fuck is that word? I'm about to say discomputing. What the fuck is that fucking word? Like, bitch, I was about to, I was discombobulated. I'm like, literally, I had my phone to my head. I had my phone to my head. I'm like, because I was trying to, I was like, the curse words wanted to come out my mouth when she was aggravating me. But I'm like, I'm supposed to be a good person. I'm supposed to be nice to her right now because what she's going through and da 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 da. And I'm mad at the same time. So I'm just like, it wasn't making sense. So I'm just like. Mind you, I had just seen this video, mind because like my arms up like this, my phone to my head. I had just seen this video where this police officer was talking about self defense classes for women, and he was saying that if somebody, a man particularly, tries to like rob you or move you from one location to another location, because they're a creep, or whatever the case may be, he said, put your arms on your head, go side to side like this, and just he said yell out a few couple things and stuff like that because it's gonna throw them off and like mind you, I'm not thinking this when it was going on. It was my natural response to because I was mad and it was like I don't like like I don't understand. Like I don't understand. Like that's how I was acting. I was like I don't understand why I was about to close my eyes because I was so mad. You ever get so mad and you just like but you don't want to do it to the person. So I'm just like, like and the curse word is trying to come out my mouth. I'm like, no, supposed to be nice. And so I just started looking like I probably now I think about it, I probably did look like a crazy person, like no funny shit. But it's just like why would you like you see what I be saying about people be trying to like transmute their energy to you like they mad because of something. Basically the person was mad because I didn't want to do what they want me to do. But I'm trying to be nice. And what I learned from that scenario is that I'm not supposed to be nice to her. Like literally, God showed me that I'm not supposed to be nice to her. Cause you know what the fuck happened, bitch? Because I was trying to be nice. First of all, first and foremost, the bitch got shook when I was like discomputing, discombobulated and shit like that. That bitch got so shit. No, 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 I'll do it. But then I realized, oh, she has never seen me angry before. Like people, yo, when I tell you, I seen this other video too, like, and I uploaded it, about the whimsical girl. That's me. Lover girl, that's me. Like people come in contact with me and they be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so like you're such a breath of fresh air and you're so nice and so polite and this and the third," and it's all very true. But that I'm a Taurus, I get mad. You wanna steer clear, bitch. I started getting so mad like she like, oh no. She like, I'll do it myself. And then like before I like in my I'm not necessarily feeling bad. I'm just like I just don't want to hear no shit later. So I actually get up to go do what the fuck she was asking. She didn't even tell me she was about to go. She was gonna do it herself. Like she had left at the. She was like, oh no, it's all right. She was like, it's all right. It's all right. So, so I'm like, I want to hear her mouth later. So let me get up and go do whatever the fuck she want me to do because she's making me bad. I was just like, you know what? I don't. I'm thinking about karma and everything like that. I'm like, I'm gonna go do this shit, but like, da 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 da. I'm like, I know I'm not supposed to be doing it because I know she got something to do with the negative ass energy that was like coming about when she came in the door. I go do the thing. She already coming back up the stairs talking about, oh no, I did it already. This. I saw. Oh, so you could have did yourself whole time. All right, cool. Like, then this morning, like the 2D catcher message when I seen the keys in the car and stuff like that. This bitch left her motherfucking car. Excuse me, she don't drive. This bitch left her keys next to my child's washcloth, like in the bathroom. I'm just like, I didn't know that's like my child's washcloth because it's like the people in the house. But like, I'm like, how ironic is that? Like, she like you're doing too much. Like, I really think that I really. And then the dream I had about the car keys, it was like a car keys and it was a spare key. So I'm like, yeah, that shit about to boom on this bitch. I just fucking know. Anywho, let's get into the chat message because I just had to get that out the way because that shit was just like that. I gotta remember them notes for later. Also, hey guys, all right, this is making a lot of sense. Hey guys, so this is a channel message for Taurus. Taurus, we're talking about Taurus on a Venus day. Venus, zodiac environments are Taurus, Libra, and Gemini. So Libra, Gemini, you're gaining, justice. Taurus, you're gaining justice in regards to some communication things in regards to online communication or something you'll see online on the internet, with your lover. This is good. This is good. All right, you can. Like, I don't even know if that's your. I don't even know if that's your channel name in the comment section, or you put the emojis. But like, I mean, bitch, like, stop. Anywho, for Taurus. So because I just did that, something about some money. You know, I like money. Anywho's, anywho's. So today is a Venus day. You gain justice some sort of way. You see how I'm laying like this? I just chose randomly to lay like this for the channel message. I don't know why, but you might be laying low in regards to something, but it's not bad though. It's not like your enemy might be laying low. They might be laying low 6 feet. I don't fucking know, but yo, I don't know where y'all at. I don't know what the weather is where you guys are at, but like 2 or 3 days ago, I started craving burgers. I talked about it in the previous message, and I started eating burgers each and every day. I even made the burger myself from some ground beef, bitch. The, this morning, like the Weather Channel, it said it is raining on 4th of July. I'm like, oh my gosh, between like between like, and it was so funny because like how I was talking about like somebody was trying to bring up some old shit from last year, even though it didn't have nothing necessarily to do with Fourth of July, even though some shit did go down last year Fourth of July. Let me tell you what happened last year Fourth of July, bitch. Last year Fourth of July basically was like, dang. Basically, I was dating the ex Virgo, right? The ex Virgo man, and he kept doing these scenarios where he would bring his side bitches around me, and it's like he was playing a game of like, can you tell this is a side bitch? And I was trying to give that nigga the benefit of the doubt. Like I didn't want to jump to conclusions. I was like maybe these are female friends and stuff like that because I know you don't like I know you ain't have the audacity to not just bring one side bitch but other side bitches. I'm like oh no, God forbid my life, bitch. And like this around the time like so like what's it called it at the time the song that was trending on my social media was Mulatto Sunday Service. So I'm like, nah. I'm like, I start peeping. Like, I don't like what's going on, right? I don't like what's going on in this scenario. You're not gonna put me around all these bitches, and I gotta. And I'm thinking, like, mind you, I'm a spiritual person, so like my discernment is saying side bitches, side bitches, side bitches. I'm like, no, this nigga wouldn't bring multiple other side bitches to the location of the person he's actually dating and with. I'm like, this is no. But I like my shit was like I started again like and then like it was like the energy was like it's like my discernment telling me he wants you to stand up for yourself against all these side bitches and he wants you to fight every one of them. Like, are you dumb? I called my Uber, please. Ooh, calling my Uber. My Uber's downstairs. My Uber's here. Whatever the case may be. I call my Uber. Why the fuck the big ass black truck from Mulatto's music video on Sunday Service come up, pull up? It was a regular Uber I had called. This shit was like a Premier XXL, whatever you want to call it, Uber that popped up for a regular price Uber. This shit came in 2 minutes. I don't know what the mind you, I was in an urban environment. So I'm just like, I don't know where this Uber just came from, but I'm like, that shit is nothing but God. And then mind you, when I was at the event, that my ex lover, the Virgo, tried to do all that bullshit, putting all his ex lovers and side bitches there at the event for me to be just think I was gonna sit there and just be like, yeah, this is cool. No, his like a whole bunch like it was so funny because like it was Fourth of July, so like he made it seem like he didn't did put this event together for me and he was cooking for me and everybody else for that matter. It seemed like he had bought all the ingredients, bitch. The nigga who actually bought the ingredient because these niggas had ingredients for Fourth of July and these niggas had like these big ass steaks. This nigga was the Virgo lover was fucking bragging about these steaks, bitch. Was bragging about these steaks and was acting like he was gonna give me no steak and nothing like that. Mind you, I ain't asked, but he was acting very protective over them steaks. Why the nigga who funded the whole fucking barbecue last year at Fourth of July? Why this nigga come up to me, start flirting with me, want to talk to me, want to exchange motherfucking contact information, and he's like, "Yeah, I bought all this shit." I'm like, yo, the way God was embarrassing this nigga like on the low, and I didn't even know last year when I was in was like phenomenal, like phenomenal. Like if you think you ever like doing something like you got negative intentions for somebody, you try and make someone jump through hoops and all this extra shit. There is a God. Anywho's anywho's before I get all worked up because that shit was funny. Like I was even talking to God about it yesterday. I'm like, it's a lot of shit that was not funny that is still not funny to this day. But like we can laugh about it. We can laugh about it, bitch. Anyways, anywho's. But yeah, Fourth of July this year is raining. Like I was just like, that is. Now I don't know if it's raining all day or a specific time, but I haven't heard of a Fourth of July that ever rained. And the ironic thing is that is the Scorpio aunt's her deceased now husband birthday, who was a so yeah. So I'm just like yeah, and it's raining for multiple days where I'm at. So like it's starting on Fourth of July, that nigga birthday. I'm like this, yeah. I'm like yeah, some shit about to go down. Something about to happen. I'm just like all right. But it's nothing bad, not for me. But like somebody's projecting on you, guys. Somebody's projecting on you that you're a female who lays on their back. The whole time you're a pillow princess. Whole time I'm a pillow princess. Bitch, I had to learn how to be a pillow princess. Like I was putting in too much work. I was putting in too much work. Life just showed me I could be a pillow princess. Once I got the opportunity to realize I could be a pillow princess, it was no going back. I learned how to be a pillow princess. It's been working. It's been working in my favor. I'm not even gonna hold you. Um. So I write my notes for you guys, Taurus. So I said that my uncle, the Cancer Zodiac, he had died. You wanna know what's so fucking ironic? When my uncle had died, mind you, I was asleep when he had passed away. I was asleep when he had passed away while watching him pass away in the dream state. Like, and so like when I woke up, as soon as I woke up, opened my eyes, like my sibling had walked into the room, was like, "Oh, so just died," and I was just like, I was not surprised. I had to act like I was. It's not funny, but I had to act like I was surprised. Anywho's, um, so they was telling me like when he passed away, like everybody like they said he was on the floor. I'm like, dang, bitch. They said he was on the floor and like like basically letting them know he was about to like pass away. Like the nigga knew they was getting ready for it. Whatever reason he was on the floor. I don't know why the fuck he was on the floor, just laying on the floor. I don't know how he got there. Nobody really knows what happened in regards to that. But like he was on the ground already, about to pass away in his own home, and so they gathered the family members that was awake, and they stood above his body, and they was trying to get him like to like talk. And so I put in my notes, any last words. Um, so it's so ironic that married to somebody for so many years, so like legally married to somebody for so many years, and then at this person's last breath, this person only say this. So my uncle did say something. So and come to find out, I had to like in 2022, I had a dream about his passing, but I didn't know about him passing away. So I guess because the dream I had yesterday has something to do with my aunt passed away, but whatever. So like in the dream he was like, I didn't know it was him, but he was like he said, what did he say? He either said he's okay or he's fine or something like that, and he smiled. Mind you, I was asleep when he passed away, but I was watching everything from the dream state. My family members told me that basically his last words was that it's okay, it's fine. Like he said it's okay, which is ironic because that's like his nickname and stuff. So like I'm like, oh, that's just confirmation from the dream I had in 2022. All right, so this nigga wife, the Scorpio and shit, talking about he was muttering something. I don't know what he said. Like, fucking annoying. People read necks. I know people read palms. Do people read necks? Why you ask me like you a neck reader? Like what the fuck? That's a thing. Let me know. I probably read neck better than most of y'all. Anywho's, nigga passed away, and everybody went back to the day being regular. Like I ain't seen not one person cry. Nothing. My aunt, she did a fake cry. You know how like dogs whimper. She did that. She did that, and then she did the Trey song. She slid down the wall, but they said she was overdoing it. Like, but she's like, but nobody really was sad. Like that shit was fucked up. But like nobody really was. I'm not saying they wasn't sad. Let me not put words in their mouth and their actions. Like it's like everybody just knew it was that time, and everybody was just like, dang. Only for my man. Only for my man when he's giving me princess treatment. I was, oh, but like, what's it called? It like that. Like since that day, my uncle passed. Like it's been this energy of me being angry at my biological mother, who's the Aries, and I don't even think I'm angry at her. I don't even think like, and I had to think about it. I'm like, is it my uncle? Is my uncle mad at her? Like because like my Scorpio placements and stuff like that. So I'm just like, I'm like, my uncle met her, and that's what's like being expressed or something. I'm like, no, I don't think he mad at her because she heard his last words. Like everybody else heard his last words. The fucking wife didn't. It's that bitch. It's his ex wife now. Like I feel like because like I was having so many 2D catcher messages and dreams that I was telling her about basically how like leading up to his death and basically how like we could have as a family we could have avoided him dying. I'm not you know overall, but like we it was something we could have did. It's something we could have did, you know. But I remember distinctly I told them I was like I'm not gonna keep praying about y'all want to keep this man alive. I'm not gonna keep praying and doing what I gotta do to keep this nigga alive and. Y'all going against the motherfucking scenario, like so I was like, man, y'all. As soon as I was like, y'all handle this shit because y'all not listening, and soon as I said that shit, soon as I had a conversation with God, I'm like, yo, they keep asking me to pray for this nigga, but then in the same breath they be like, you know, if he dies, then you know we're just prepared. Like, bitch, which one is it? Which one you want? This is why I be talking about people, especially in the Christian community. They about having faith and trusting in God and believing in God. Like sometimes their actions do not be fucking matching what the fuck they be talking about, and it's not everybody, but that shit is just I don't know who need to hear that. Um, basically, you got all right, there's something about a family scenario situation. You create a new family, you and your family, intermediate family, stuff like that. There's somebody outside your intermediate family. They could be married in. They're not biologically related to you. This person wants to be a part of get down, basically. But like they like boundaries and they might be a little annoying. Um, howsoever, like the way they're going about things is not in the best of ways, but they want to be a part of what the fuck is going on. Like, hmm, hmm. The way so the person is a little this person is who wants to be a part of Get Down. They not biologically related to you. None of that shit. They're doing. How do I explain it? They're doing because they trying to come into the energy because they mad because I'm talking about them. I don't give a fuck. You can, I already told God about what's the next step. Anyways, this person wants to be a part of Get Down. They want to be fam bam. They want to be a part of the family. No pun intended, by the way. They want to be a part of what the fuck you got going on, the new venture, the new family, whatever the case may be. So they're being like, I'm trying to find the word. It's not a hard word about it. This is a scenario where someone realizes, oh, dang, this group of people don't really care about me like that. How can I make myself more interesting so I can some way get back into the good graces of these people? All right, I'm gonna manipulate this person to be mad at this person, and then when that person mad at this person, they're gonna be mad at that person. Let's just cause a whole bunch of confusion, and then I'm gonna slide my way in to the fan band to their good graces because they're not gonna be paying attention to how much they don't care about me. Have several seats, bitch. Like it's annoying. Like it's just annoying. All right, channel message for Taurus. Real quick, let me read that message. That person in the comment section is, but like, don't nobody give a fuck about what you talk about, and nobody smelling what you smelling. You dehydrated skunk bitch. Now, channel message for Taurus. It says touchy, feely, touchy feely. Mm. Supportive to people they care about. Show attention. Remember small details about life. Here 24/7. So you might got somebody who kind of annoying. Like everything I was like cringy, annoying. There's somebody who's touchy feely. They like somebody might not mean anything about it. I was watching this clip of like I don't know if it was a show or a movie, and this guy he had got a job position I think overseas in India at a call center, and he was like the new manager there. And then like he was like trying to be very supportive of the female staff, even the male staff. And when he would talk to them, he would put his hand on their shoulder, or and while he telling them they're doing a great job and they're doing good, etc., etc. And these people filed a complaint on him, talking about like he was harassing them because in their culture, like you're not supposed to do that touchy feely shit. Even though like in Western like in America basically that touchy feely shit is just it's common. Now I know people in my culture like they real touchy feely, and I don't really necessarily like that shit because if I don't really fuck with you like that, I don't want you to put your hands on me in no type of way in capacity. So and that's just how I am. I don't give a fuck about all that. Oh, that's how they was raised up type shit. It just is what it is. But also being emotionally intelligent to know that like people are from different places, they grow up differently, and some people are touchy feely, grew up around touchy feely people, and other people didn't. So like, I don't know. So touchy feely, supportive to people they care about, show attention, remember small details about life. Here 24/7. I ain't about to hear you. I ain't about. That's not. I ain't about to hear you. Significant nagging. The word nagging came up yesterday. Someone wants the best for you, and whatever way their mind formulated that thought, there could be a very annoying. It's giving mommy energy. It's giving like fourth house, your mother's side of the family, like very much nagging, very much lacking boundaries, want to know what you got going on. It's giving very much, oh my gosh, like you got a mother, and it's the month of July, Cancer zodiac season. Oh my gosh, fourth house for real. So this month, Taurus, is a lot of mother energy. Dang, y'all, if you got mother figures in your life, they might be having dreams about fish and shit. They might be, they might be having dreams about fish. They might be having dreams about like you getting pregnant or married or something like that, Taurus. So like they super want your attention, and they want to know what you got going on because they're trying to figure out if it's happening or if it's true, or if it should be happening or if it shouldn't be happening, and what you're doing and who you're with and what's going on. Bitch, why the fuck I was on the toilet yesterday? Like this woman came in the house like that one, like Scorpio had came in the house yesterday at what time? Let's say around 8, 9 o'clock. She came in the house. I didn't took a whole nap, bitch. I didn't took a whole nap. I didn't took a whole nap. By the way, remember I was telling you I was getting so angry. And I was like, I like looking discombobulated. Had the phone to my head, bitch. Why the fuck the phone screen just discombobulated? How to go get that fucking phone fixed? Then at the same and then I realized as soon as I had to go get that phone fixed, at the same time this bitch came to the house to motherfucking pay her phone bill. I'm just like, what the actual fuck? So and anywho's yeah, it all worked out, but like I'm like I don't got time for like false delays and shit, even though delays illusion. But it actually turned into some alchemy that I could use, and I was just like, it worked out because somebody was trying to. It's a minimum of two people to try and steal somebody's destiny, or thought they even could try to do that, and it's like God was like, no. So like, ironically, my phone screen did have to break because somebody paid somebody. I don't know if it was like a practitioner or something like that. Like, hey, I want this person's destiny, or I want to attract to this person's destiny, or I want to be a part of this person's destiny. And God was like, no, like. So the alchemy did what it had to do. I was mad that I had to do it, but then once God kind of narrated it to me, I'm like, oh, it was an alchemy trick. I'm like, God, if I had to spend money to have some shit that's already destined to me to do some freaking parlor trick because somebody else would do, I'm like, man, if you don't take them off the motherfucker earth. Anywho, um, yeah. Uh, the person who loves you is super freaking annoying, Taurus. You might know this. Even if it's not a mother figure, you might have a significant other who is super freaking annoying. but you love them though, or vice versa. You could be super freaking annoying. Your significant other could be super freaking annoying, or people around you is just super freaking annoying, but they love you though. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. This is giving like obsession a little bit, touchy feely, supportive of who they care about, shows you attention, remembers the small details about life. Here 24/7. Taurus, are you a content creator of some sort? Do you have a social media platform that people flock to? Because like it's giving like your supporters, your fans, girl. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. That's the channel message. Let me pull some cards for you guys. Ah. Ah. Is that my makeup? Mmm. Ooh. On camera. Who attracted their message? Get your scary ass. All right, message top of the deck. Free reign. Get it? Free reign. It's raining on 4th of July. Has minimal supervision. Communication happening now. Somebody is realizing how, like, it's like somebody trying to figure you out, and like every time they try to figure you out, what you got going on, what you doing, you're always doing something the fuck else, and they're like, what? It's like just when somebody like this is like, let's say hypothetically, right? This is not going on with me, my supporters, but this is just for an example to, so you understand what I'm saying. Let's say hypothetically, somebody wanted to do a stakeout on you, right? And they sit in a car, and they waiting for you to go do your errand, or go do whatever, or go wherever you're supposed to be going. So they sit in the car waiting for you to go make that next move, and they be like, oh, they're going to that place. All right, they start up the car, and they start tailing, like what's it called, tailing behind you, because they figured, because they've been watching you for so long, that good morning. You said that's a nice blue. Thank you. They've been watching you for so long that they believe that because you're going a certain direction, because they've been watching you for so long that you're going to this particular place that you always go to, and then while they're tailing you, you make a sharp ass motherfucking U-turn, bitch, and you go in the other direction, not knowing that these people are telling you about the way. So now they just like, like they like what the fuck? They're like, what the fuck? I thought you were about to go do this. Then you go to go do something. Then you go in the other direction, and it looks like you about to go do something else that they've been watching you do for all these motherfucking weeks or months or however long they've been watching you. Just hypothetically, right? So they, after they get their wheels aligned and they motherfucking figure out where you really going to, they start telling you again, and they like, yeah, they have to be going to this other place that they usually be going to. U turn. This is right. This is how somebody feel about your life right now. They're like, I keep trying to figure you out. I thought I knew you. Like, what is going on? This somebody who got no business. I sure am American, born and raised. Yeah. Oh, but African ethnicity, but like I'm very much American. So God mentions me in the best and greatest of places. Yeah. But like they're so intrigued by you, because just when somebody feels like they figured you out, like there's more to you, bitch. Um, yo, I'm a figure out I didn't feel bad for like holding my tongue or not holding my tongue to let the curse out, but like it's always very funny after the fact when somebody sees that nice side of me and then they see that mean fucking side of me, just a glimpse of that shit. Like, if they be fucking shook, they be like, I never knew she could act like that. And it's like, why you? That's why, like, I don't understand why people be trying to play with people and their emotions and stuff like that, and trying to be rude. Like, you know, there's people like I've came in contact with people like they'll try to do something mean to somebody. All right, they try to do something mean to somebody because they think like the intent is to be mean because they want a response or you to act a certain type of way, and then the person, either one, does not act the way that they believe that they were about to act, or two, they act the way that they wanted them to respond, and then it's too much for them and they don't know what the fuck to do. And that's me. That's me. That's me every time. Because it's either I have like three moods in regards to like, I guess that variation is calm, cool, collected, peaceful, tranquil, serenity. Like that's me. Like it's a nice vibe. It's cool. I'm cool. And then it's like, all right, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. You might not know. I'm annoyed. I might let you know I'm annoyed, but I'll be still talking to you just like this. And then it's raging fucking bull, bitch. Then it's raging fucking bull. Like it takes me to calm down. If I depending on how mad I am, because I don't get mad often. I do not get mad often. I pride myself on that. It takes me about 30 minutes to an hour at minimum to calm the fuck down. And I gotta be to myself. I might have to yell it like it's somebody. I like I don't hate it, but like when I'm mad, when I get mad, I had a dick attached to my body from birth, bitch. That did sound like ew, that laugh. That's my previous former friend with Sagittarius placements laugh. Ew. Yeah, I read that birth chart. I had to understand why I was friends with you, ho. Now, dang, you two be fucking knowing everything, yo. Do you be surprised? You two be fucking knowing. You like your father. After I said you two be knowing everything. All right. So you must be on more than one of my YouTube platforms. All right. I does like my father. With my mother's genetics and beauty. Looking on this live, I took my pictures and videos already. I'm gonna post it to another social media platform where you can see me looking pretty and all up. I literally went online and I was scrolling and I saw this like, because I love good makeup inspo. I saw this makeup inspo and I was just like, I want to do it right now. I have nowhere to go. Like I could have went out and did something about like I just want to do my makeup and take pictures, and that's what I did. It is giving Taurus. I'm like, what a way to start off Venus Day with my all three Venus placements, bitch. um, all right, let me read the cards. Somebody is shitty about you. Don't give up. And you might be shitting on somebody. I'm beautiful, it's true. All right, Taurus. How we feeling? Touchy feely, supportive to people they care about, shows attention, remember all details about your life here 24/7. This I ain't gonna hold you. This sounds like Taurus more than anybody else. This is how Taurus is when they actually like you. They care about you. Two cards came in reverse. There's a parallel message. Um this was the Eighth Amendment card. Bill of Rights came in reverse. So somebody don't want you to have your constitutional rights first and foremost. Somebody wants to do something unjust to you. Prohibits excessive bail and fines so that the government will not abuse its power, creating a warrant to federal crime and punishment. Now the government is in correlation to Taurus zodiac sign and embodiment. So it doesn't necessarily have to be about the government. This is somebody. It's your mother, a mother figure, someone from your mother's side of the family. They don't want you to have your civil rights, bitch. I ain't talking about slavery. Somebody might want you to feel enslaved to them. Someone might try to do divination. The other day, when this bitch kept popping up in my NG, my 2D catcher, this Scorpio arm, it was like I kept feeling like somebody was doing this on my arm, like, and I'm just like, I have biological children. Like, what are you trying to? Somebody, somebody who don't got no authority over you, and it could be a married person. It could be somebody I don't know, like somebody Taurus. You're the Taurus. You're the one connected to. Now, mind you, my aunt is a Scorpio and I'm a Taurus, and they're polar opposite sides. Signs. The two sides to the story I'm hearing. They're polar opposite signs, Taurus and Scorpio. So like, I'm a Taurus. That's my sun sign. She's a Scorpio. That's her sun sign. Now, what you need to understand about the zodiac of Scorpio, Scorpio is a very, very deep sign unless it's your sun sign placement. Unless you got other placements with that same sign as Scorpio and prominent placements. If you're a sun sign Scorpio, that shit, I'm not even trying to be funny. I've learned that very quickly. Scorpio sun sign placements. I'm not saying you're not gonna be shit in life. I'm not saying you're not the shit. You shouldn't feel like the shit. But that's not the best placement in the birth chart for Scorpio. Because Scorpio rules what planet in the birth chart? Pluto. And is in correlation with the zodiac embodiment of Leo. So Scorpio sun sign placements be acting like they the real deal Scorpio, but the real deal Scorpio is a prominent placement Scorpio. Remember that. That Scorpio sun sign shit don't mean nothing. You ain't seen a real Scorpio until you seen a real Scorpio placement. Hey, how you doing? Now, Scorpio gives that Scorpio energy because like it rules a lot of shit, especially in regards to the occult, dark shit, like dark shit, right? So this is my whole thing. This why this should be will forever be funny. A sun sign placement Taurus is going to be more dark. I'm not talking about complexion. More dark and darker in nature. If you try to do you understand? All right, symbolically, the Taurus is the bull, right? That's the animal they chose for the Taurus. Why do you think that is? Because when the Taurus sees red, there's no fucking stopping them. They will shred you to motherfucking pieces, bitch. Scorpion. This bitch got a poisonous fucking tail. You fucking reptile. And then like the the zodiac for Taurus, the embodiment of the animal, the bull, is based on characteristics, not you being an actual animal. The Scorpio, there it's not even an animal. It's like what the fuck is that? The scorpion is like an insect, a bug. God forbid. Characteristics of an animal, but you're still human. Scorpio, insect. Is but like, and if a scorpion was to try to poison a human being, it wouldn't be the same effect if you poison an animal. You understand what I'm saying? But anywho's, Taurus and Scorpio are polar opposite signs. They're basically like the same shit, especially with the sun sign placements. The thing is, because Scorpio is already a dark sign, rule the dark shit, rule death, and all shit like that. If you're a Scorpio sun sign, you're already in that energy. You probably already act in that type of way. A Taurus dark side is the polar opposite of that is Scorpio. So the Taurus in nature will be a little bit more dark and menacing than the Scorpio sun sign placement. Ego is the Scorpio. So they're more Scorpio than you, bitch. There's somebody who could be trying to mirror your energy of like, oh, you think you big and bad. Mind you, you're not even probably even thinking this shit. Um, Somebody's like, oh, they think they big and bad. They think they can act this way towards me. They think they can do this and do that. I'm gonna do this to them. I'm gonna teach them a lesson. This and that. Third. You fuck around, spook the fuck out this bitch. It's gonna scare them straight. No 60 days in. This card came in reverse. This person who's trying to do something to you don't want you to have your legal rights. They are not safe where they go and where they travel. Something about a Thursday is very significant. Something about some place they're gonna go. Something about them being a parent. They don't know something. There's a parallel message, a few messages. God anoints me and my supporters. Amen. I receive it. Like Your enemy or op is not being anointed by God at this time. When I think about anointing, I think about the Virgo. So something about a mother figure. This is not someone who could. This could be a single mama. This could be someone who does not have biological children. This could have something to do with church spirituality. Um, those characteristics are the person or people who could be your op and your enemy at this time, or they think they are. God's saying they're not even safe where the fuck they go. Not even if they, you know how to be like, you scared go to church, bitch. They ain't even safe there. Because you know the enemy does lurk on those type of compounds. No pun intended. Parallel message. God, I am your prophet and also a high priest. I thank you, God, for the ability of social skills. I use this to give guidance to myself and others. This person who's trying to be nosy and right on the fucking money. This person who's trying to be so nosy into your life, what you got going on, trying to figure you out because they want to say something to you or they want to seem as important to you or some shit. They couldn't even give you advice if they freaking wanted to. Hey, hey, in the comment section. This person who doing all this shit like to get up in your energy, see what you got going on, see what you doing, be nosy. Bitch, that's what I was about to say. Bitch, why the fuck? That's what I was saying. Why the fuck this bitch came to my house? The Scorpio came to my house yesterday, the aunt, around 8 o'clock in the morning. At 8 o'clock in the morning, tried to make me mad. Saw she made me mad. It spooked her. So she had to go do whatever the fuck. I don't feel like talking to. I handle my handle. I take a nap. I take a nap. I wake up at nighttime. I woke up in the nighttime. As soon as I woke up, I had to go use the bathroom. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I sat down in the motherfucking toilet. I sat down in the motherfucking toilet. Everything it's like I just felt every time like this. I just know this bitch energy now. Every time I sat on the toilet, I'm like this. I didn't know why I did that. I sat on the toilet. I'm like this. As soon as I sat on the toilet, I was like this. I heard the door motherfucking open the front door. I'm like, I'm like, I bet you is this bitch because why the fuck am I sitting on the toilet like this? All I did was wake up from a nap. I hear her like, "Where is everybody? Hey, where you at? Oh my gosh, where are you? Hey, where you going?" This bitch did not knock on the bathroom door. This bitch opened the bathroom door. I'm so sorry. I didn't know anybody was here. On the fucking toilet. This not even your house and home. Why are you not knocking on the fucking door? Why didn't you knock on the door to even come in the house? To let's start there. That's common courtesy. So, like whether you know somebody's in the bathroom or not, you knock on the door, especially if it's not your home. And I was just like, I was like this. She, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I didn't know you was in the bathroom. Because it's like, bitch, I see what you're doing. Like the fuck, like so this person is so like, what's the word? What's the word? When you when you just know, so predictable. Like your option enemies are so predictable. Like, oh my god, oh my god. Many blessings, being and feeling cheerful and liberated. This is the card we left off on yesterday. One company doing many businesses. Bill of Rights, First Amendment, freedom of religious speech and the press. Leo in reverse, Aquarius. Some your enemy, your ops are acting with you and everybody else, including themselves. You're the something about you could be a celebrity. You could be a celebrity where you at. You just somebody just want to attract to your energy because you got a lot of good things going on, and they want to attract to that, but they're super annoying because they're this is like somebody who don't necessarily care for you or like you, but you got so much good shit going on. They're like, all right, I don't really care for this bitch, but I is it a smile? Is it? Yeah, I could be happy around this bitch. Darn near almost hurting themselves, trying to act like they happy being around you. Yo, this is funny. All right, that's the message. I'm gonna just leave it right there. Um, and it, like this whole message is given like not giving the enemy the ops any message, like not giving the enemy the ops any energy, like not giving them no leadway, not giving a. It's like you see, like I said, the enemy, the oppositions, they're so predictable. Like they'll make like your enemy or op can make like a 10-step plan to go against you, and then like God will help you. God don't even need to help you in the situation. Not like that, but like God don't even need to help you in the situation. God gave you the discernment to see that like you have a 20-step program of going around the bullshit, the ops the enemy trying to do. Like they got a 10-step program. You got like a 20, 30, 40, 50-step program around they shit. Then you about to do something, Taurus, and you can't take everybody with you. Mentioned something in the beginning of the message like laying low. I don't know. You go on a vacation or something? Yeah, you go on a vacation. Like you like there's somebody who's so nosy about what you got going on. You gonna have to around they shit effortless effortlessly to go do wherever you gotta go do. Like it's a venture you gotta go on. You can't take this person with you. They can't know where you're going. None of that shit. Like guys are gonna make it that way because they being too fucking nosy about whatever you got going on. It all has to do with your beauty. You're just so beautiful inside and out, personality, actions. You got that in you. Like you know what I'm saying? Go be trumpets for your ops, bitch. Like oh my gosh. I was I was taking a bath yesterday and I was like I just want to because she would make me so mad. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take my mind is funny. I was just like, this bitch make me so mad. I was like, I'm about to go take a cold bath. I'm like you know how people be taking ice baths? I was like, I'm gonna take a cold bath. I started putting my foot into the cold bath. I just hear like the TV playing outside of the bathroom and stuff like that. And it was like, shut up, Gabriel. I'm like, no, it wasn't shut up, Gabriel. It was like, shut up, Michael. Shut up, Michael. I'm a who, Michael, Archangel Michael, because we was just talking about Archangel Michael in the previous channel message. I'm a who, Archangel Michael. I'm like, shit, this enemy wilding. Mind you, the only reason I got into the cold bath is because like I felt like you said, "Am I from Chevy Heavy 1984?" It said, "Are you from Drewski's Coulda Been show?" Man, I turned that show up. Drewski funny as fuck. I turned that shit up, but like when Drewski started putting the I ain't gonna mention in his message, but like in my part of that show, Drewski funny as fuck. I hope good things for Drewski. I hope Drewski don't get turned out. I hope Drewski don't become a sellout. If he does, I'll just recant what I said, you know? Like, but anyways, I'm supposed to be ending this message. I'm getting like people want to be around you. They don't want you to leave. Oh my gosh, like you could see somebody, you could come in contact with somebody you ain't seen in so long. You'd be like, you remember that time when X, Y, and Z happened, this, and that, and it's like a memory that they forgot about that people wouldn't usually remember. It's like you so descriptive about it. You was wearing this shirt on this day on that date and da 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 da, and this is what happened. They're like, oh my gosh, you care about me. I want to continue the conversation. You're not leaving. This is how people are acting with you, Taurus. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, Taurus? You can be mean all you want. This is what God wants you to know. You can be mean all you want. God not gonna look at you no differently. If you've been feeling like, dang, maybe I'm being too mean to these people or person, that God says, show the fuck out. Be mindful though, like, but like if you think you're being too mean, you're not being too mean. Like God, like is in your nature. You need, and most likely, if Taurus know, Taurus know. If you've been mean to somebody and they still stuck around, or they acting like they like that shit, I'm telling you. All right, Thorians. Talk to y'all.